Joining us on Cool 101.7 is Jenna Rae Osterlund. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So let me just kind of give a little backstory on how we met. I don't know you until now.
Yeah.
On Facebook, it always recommends people on the side, and you got recommended, and you know a ton of my friends.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, I'll ask her to be a friend, and you did.
Yes.
And then I start seeing what you do for a living. You act, and you're in all sorts of things.
Yeah, it's fun.
So describe exactly what you do. Are you just actress? Are you actress-singer?
Not
cook?
a singer. Well, I'm a singer if I get paid enough. No.
I gotcha.
No. Just an actress, and I do neuroscience and those.
Neuroscience?
Yeah.
What is that?
That's basically I study the brain, and
Okay.
what I love is figuring out when the brain goes wrong, why people act the way they do, and I want to dig in there and figure out what's going on.
Which is like the perfect thing to do since you act.
Exactly. I mean,
kind of study what the person is, what's going on, so you can
Kinda.
portray them.
Yeah, degree in
Wow.
psych and neuroscience, and then moved out to be an actress.
So how did that happen? Were you doing drama at some point, or?
Yeah, I've been acting since I was 5. It kind of started, my cousin Danielle has always been in theater.
Okay.
So my parents would bring me to see her shows, and I was never content sitting in the audience. I'm like, I need to be up there, I just had this urge. And so then I started being in musicals, and then I did acting all throughout school. And then after I got my degree, I shipped on out to LA.
Wow. So you went right for the throat.
Yep.
Holy cow. Well, you really have to live there. I mean, you can't really be in any big budget things in this area.
It's hard.
Which is sad.
Yeah, it is, because I love it here. Like, this is my home. I wish I could. I mean, you can do smaller commercials, and every once in a while, Hollywood will come on out here because on location is starting to become cheaper than filming in studios and stages.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping it'll come over here.
The Minnesota Film Board goes crazy trying to get people here. So,
yeah.
We've had, I would say, in the past 5 years, we've had more films filmed here than I ever remember.
Yeah.
So,
Clint
it's
Eastwood's
happening.
daughter. She was just here at Glen Sheen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been quite a few. They filmed another film, and it was headed up by a lot of local directors and producers, and now Minnesota hands out grants to people that film in Minnesota. So
That's awesome.
yeah. So there's a movement.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous here. It has everything. We have
I
every
know.
season. I mean, you're not going to have fake snow here. We have plenty of that. So that's
But
nice.
I think they're afraid of filming like beach scenes in Lake Superior because it's so cold.
yeah, because they come out frozen. I looked at Instagram, and Francesca Eastwood, she had a picture by Lake Superior, and she was like, I'm dying right now. And it was probably like 50 degrees, and we're all in our T-shirts. But
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, wow. So, okay, so what actually, did you have some contacts when you moved out there, or did you?
Nope, I didn't really know anybody out there. I was introduced to somebody out there from somebody in the cities, and she ended up being my agent now, and it was awesome.
Nice.
It was, basically somebody
Created
from
a job
here.
for herself.
Yeah, well, she was an agent. She's
okay.
she's amazing. She's with Privilege at Momentum.
Okay.
And they're a top 10 boutique agency, so I got so lucky. I never thought I could go out there and get that, but I'm like, well, I'm here, I'm going to go for it. And so I auditioned, she called me back, I auditioned again, and then next day we have a marketing meeting and we're getting everything together, and yeah, it worked.
So you've
out.
got to have the pictures and everything.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the thing. It's hard to get the right headshots because you need to know your type, because you can't go in and get these headshots and it's like, oh, you look like a nurse, but you would play a school party girl, So you really have to have these meetings and know your type and get the right photographers who do headshots.
Do you take different shots of maybe to show the different personalities?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I found was interesting, because I just did a new headshot shoot, and the photographer, he's amazing. He gets you into character while you're doing it, and he's like, okay, now you're a mom. You're a disappointed mom. Your kids are throwing food all over the kitchen. So you kind of act while you're taking the headshots. It was fun.
And so with the acting, because you do some photo stuff, do you also model?
I do. I feel I'm not an industry standard model. I'm not 5'10".
Right.
Yeah.
You're not a runway girl.
No,
in other
but
words.
luckily last season I got to walk in LA Fashion Week.
Wow.
I wanted a normal sized person, and I was like, well, here I am.
Yeah.
And I walked down. Oh my God. Okay. So I'm backstage, and they have you changing super fast, and they have people in charge of getting you into your next outfit because you just need to get out there.
Right.
Their job was to get me in the next outfit, get me out there. They put me in it. I walked down the runway, walk back, see the pictures the next day. My pants were not buttoned.
Oh.
Wide open.
That's like me at work. Nobody tells me.
Right? Isn't that rude? My God.
You think they would have said,
They have one job.
Yeah. Oh, man. How embarrassing.
Nah, it was cool. It was like, shouldn't I be paid higher for that? I mean,
Yeah, really? There was another show within the show?
right, yeah. No.
So what kind of stuff are you doing now?
Right now I'm working a lot of webisodes. It's really fun because film and TV are transitioning into online content, which I really like. And I just wrapped up a Ron Howard and Brian Grazer project. So
Those guys are not very well known in the industry, so it's a good place to start.
I'm trying to help them. You
Right,
know?
right.
Yeah, do what I can. Yeah.
For those that don't know, Brian Grazer does, gosh, I can't even, Awakenings, I think he did with Robin Williams. God, I can't even think of all the ones he did because he's on a bunch of them.
They produce everything.
Yeah, Ron Howard did like Far and Away and The Grinch, and just the ones that come to mind. So,
yeah.
So anyway, so you're in this production.
Yeah, and it's really fun. It's kind of a murder mystery, and the viewer gets to like choose their different endings. So.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
You're in that.
I'm in that.
Oh my gosh. That's weird
It's
how like
fun.
things come around that you're
Right?
like, oh, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I had no idea it was a Ron Howard, Brian Grazer production. It was actually, they paired with USC students because obviously those are amazing students for film, and they're the ones who are going to come up and get stuff done and make these huge films. And so I was like, yeah, I want to be in a USC film. So I go audition, and I audition in the USC library where I'm having to like do these like screaming like sides, and it was just ridiculous. And so I book it. I'm like, okay, cool. Tell me a little bit about it. Well, it's Ron Howard, Brian Grazer production. I'm like, oh, I guess I could do that.
I'll clear my schedule.
Right, yeah. So that was super lucky, super lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you doing things like that, like little featurettes and
Yeah.
is this a lead in it, or are you, oh, wow.
Yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
It's really fun. And then I have some other stuff coming up that I film in May. I have about 3 projects I'm working on, and I just wrapped up another comedy that's being pitched to A&E, so hopefully it gets picked up. And then when I get back, I'm doing one. They're pitching it to HBO, so fingers crossed. And
so we could be seeing a lot of you.
I hope so.
And I could say, her parents are here. I could say I knew her when.
That's the hope.
When she was helping out those new directors.
I do what I can.
Yeah. What do you see yourself doing? Do you want to be in a feature? Would you like to be a lead in a movie? Or?
Absolutely. That is the dream. I would love to be the lead in a movie. But TV, I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Right. What kind of actress do you see yourself as? Are you somebody that could be a 100% bona fide lead, and you've got to hang around all these? You've got then we're saying, did you see what Jenna Rae was wearing on the red carpet? Are you going to be one of those, or are you going to be kind of like a secondary big star?
You know, it's hard to say. It's just kind of who you know at the right time and where they put you. I mean,
what would you like to be? Let me ask it that way.
I would love to be the lead.
The lead, the girl that everybody talks about.
Dream.
And you got to talk to what's his name from American Idol,
right? Yeah.
Do the red carpet and tell Juliana Rancic she's too skinny.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Please do that. If you do, I'll send you like $20 to do that.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'll be like, you need some Culvers. You need some Wisconsin, Minnesota food.
In fact, if you know you're going to be on the red carpet, I'll send you like Spam or something to
Oh my God, yes, please. It's so funny because
it's bacon flavored. Here you go.
Yeah, right. People in LA don't know the food we have up here.
No,
like,
and you know what? There's
tots?
food like that everywhere, though.
Yeah.
There's I would eat some stuff that was down in Baton Rouge, and they have it down south, and everybody knows what it is, but nobody up here does. And
yeah, isn't that funny?
Yeah.
It's great. Brats, people are like, oh, is that when a girl's being mean like a brat?
Yeah, because we're high class, we call them brats.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's out east, there's this stuff called scrapple.
Scrapple?
Yeah, and it looks terrible. It's kind of like head cheese.
Oh.
You know how head cheese looks? It's really, it looks like they put a bunch of dead fish and packed it together.
Oh,
that's the way scrapple looks. It's gray.
Yeah.
But you fry it up with your breakfast, and it's like sausage.
Huh.
It's really good.
Yeah?
Nobody up here had ever heard of it.
No.
So I brought some up here, and then I brought brats back with me when I went
Yeah.
cook brats for everybody outside.
That's awesome. I need to bring Top the Tater back.
Top the Tater? Wild rice?
Can you bring that on a plane? Yeah, wild rice.
No, because it's liquid.
Oh.
You would have to sneak it into your bag.
It's worth it.
You could. I mean, if you got a Ziploc or something and put it in there and then packed it around towels.
I think I could do that.
I think so, too.
I might. Yeah.
Get the large one, because it'll go fast. Once everybody goes, ooh, this is good, you're done.
Yeah, no. It'll be like 5 minutes.
And one for yourself.
Yes, yes.
See, things always come around to food when people talk to me. Why is that?
It's so good.
I mean, I'm a skinny guy. I mean, I don't
gorgeous.
eat very much.
You're gorgeous. That's what I struggle with.
Jenna Rae, tell me I was gorgeous. And I have it on film.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
So, how often do you come back and visit?
I try to come back I come back a lot. I try to come back every 2 to 3 months. I am attached to my family.
Well, that's good.
And home, I love it up here.
That's good. So the minute that you stop coming back, we should worry, because you're probably in with that crowd, and stop it.
Then somebody come get me real quick.
Yeah. Then you'll be on the intervention show.
Exactly.
She's hooked on stardom.
Yeah. It's interesting. It's kind of funny because people out there, a lot of people get caught up in it, but not everyone. And I've noticed people out there really like Midwest people because we're down to earth.
Yeah, we're real people, and there's nothing. What you see is what you get.
Exactly, and we work.
Yeah,
they like that.
And we're probably easier to feed because we don't have.
We'll take anything.
It's not like I have to have goat cheese that's been homogenized.
Is this gluten free?
Exactly.
Where's my
and there's those people that have to eat that food, and I'm not making fun of them, but I think there's a lot of people in Hollywood that eat foods that have no business touching that food.
No, it's ridiculous.
Have a brat and shut up.
Yes, that's my motto.
There you go. Well, I really appreciate you as you came home to visit the family and everything, coming in and talking with us.
Thanks for having me.
Before I let you go, though,
yes.
I had wanted to get you in here to talk. Like, maybe you've got some stuff you could dish for us, like what it's like to be on the set. And
what it's like to be on a set. Okay.
So you go into let's talk about the one where you predict the ending. What you have to go through makeup and stuff like that. So tell us what a day is like when you go in.
Basically, okay, a day is kind of crazy because the night before you film, that's usually when you find out what time you have to be on set. So like I'll be waiting up till midnight, like what's going on? I have to sleep, and it'll be like, okay, you have to be here in 6 hours. And, all right, that's 3 hours in traffic, so let's get a nap in. So yeah, I wake up and then I'll go to set, and basically right away they hand you an updated script because things change a lot. You have to relearn your lines, and then they send you to hair and makeup. And this Ron Howard, Brian Grazer one, I have a lot of special effects going on, so it's a lot of time in makeup, and she is the coolest makeup artist. She can do anything. She's amazing. So I have a lot of fun doing that, and then hair, and then I get into wardrobe, and they change everything. Nothing is actually the way you wear it. Like, we're going to pin this into your arm, and it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, and then it's a lot of waiting. And when it's finally time, they'll do a rehearsal. They're adjusting lights and sound and all of that, and then you roll, you do. It can vary from 3 to 20 takes. You never know.
Wow.
I've seen it go way higher. Yeah. And then you film and you do just like a couple scenes, and you could be filming something that's going to show for maybe a minute tops, and you'll be on set for 14, 15 hours.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's fun, though.
I've been in some, background roles, extra roles, and I think we spent 2 days filming a part that we were in the film 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I've had things where it's like we film a huge, long day, and then like they're pitching it or whatever, and Warner Bros. Is like, nope, I don't like that, refilm it. So there's so much time that goes into these things that you might never even see.
And you have to make everybody happy.
Yes.
The director has to be happy, the studio. And, wow.
Director of photography, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad that I went into radio.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you have to make all the listeners happy.
People don't have to see me. They don't have to know how gorgeous I really am, So they're not jealous.
That's good.
But yeah, I like that fact that I can come in and look however and be comfortable. And
yeah, that's nice.
And I also like that radio's theater of the mind. I can make them see whatever I want them to see.
Exactly.
But there's something to be said for all the hard work when you're in a film. I mean,
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like out on the farm tilling the land doing real hard work, but so I don't want to act like, oh, my job is so hard.
But it's a different kind of hard work.
It is a different kind of hard, yeah, because I mean, you're always chasing it. You're competing against millions of people. Like, you never know. So you always have to work, always have to be on your game.
Do you when you do things like this, do you have to audition for everything, or you do?
Even background.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Are you ever referred and maybe have to skip a couple of steps in the whole process?
It's been going that way lately because, I mean, it truly, you can be the most talented, gorgeous person on earth. If you don't have those connections, it's probably not going to happen. Like,
okay.
It sucks, but that's the way, it's the
Yeah.
nature of the beast out there. So, yeah, it's basically like you audition. I mean, this is what happened with the one I'm working on right now. I auditioned, I went through all the process. But now one of the directors of it is like, well, I'm working on another project, and they know what I can do, and they already saw me. So actually later today, I have to just film myself reading a little part of the script, and he's going to pitch it. So sometimes you can skip parts if they
Do you
know
have the script with you?
Oh, I have it in the car.
Really?
Oh, man, I should have.
Do it here.
I know.
Right here.
Oh,
I'm just
it would have
kidding.
been my first try.
Yeah. Here's webcam footage of me.
Right? And then I get sued a million years later for
Exactly.
stealing
I
my
would
script.
hate for you to miss
Can you
the
imagine?
role because we filmed it so bad.
We'll send this in. They're like, never mind.
Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. We'll keep you in
The
mind.
lighting was terrible.
No, it's top notch in here.
Yeah.
I love
Just to let everybody know, not only do we have I turned on the lights in the studio, but we have like a little desk lamp light on her too, because for some reason we have to light her more than me. And I don't know what
it's
it
my
is.
tan California
It could,
skin.
it could be just the fact that there was a show on the air called 30 something, and one of the guys always had to be lit differently when they took pictures of him. They had to put him in a certain, and he says that's because Gary is an object that needs to be illuminated correctly.
He's an angel.
So, see, that made your mom laugh.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, you are somebody that needs to be illuminated correctly.
Is that a good sign?
I don't, it doesn't hurt.
We're
I mean,
special.
if they notice that you're in the middle of all these people and they have to put more lights on you, then they're paying more attention to you.
But that's just more work. They're like, we don't want her.
But, there must be something why they have to light you. Because then they're going to go, why do we have to do that?
They're going to think about it.
Let's find out. Let's cast her in the next film.
Let's keep working with her
And
till
then
we
we'll
know
put
why.
no lights on her and we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm so white, I'll glow in the dark.
I was telling a friend of mine, it said, did you see the beached whales down at Canal Park? And he was like, no. And I said, yeah. And then I put my shirt on. And
Oh, my God.
Totally had him looked,
That's awesome.
Again, I really appreciate you taking the time to come in
I
and talk about
appreciate
what you
this.
do.
This
and
is awesome.
You're welcome to come anytime. Whenever you're in town, come on in.
I would
Come
love
visit us.
to.
And your parents live around here, so
They
you
do.
guys are welcome to come in too. Okay. If you want to get another tour and need a nap, then come on in. Well, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
And of course, everybody can learn more about you. I'll have the links on our website at cool1017.com, and
Cool.
so we'll hook you up with the high-powered website that you have for being an actress. You do have one, right?
I have a Facebook page. I'm avoiding the website. I don't
See,
know.
you're not at the red carpet status.
No,
yet.
not yet.
Yeah,
Not yet.
That's good. Then we can say we were in on the on the step ladder of
Yes.
of fame.
Yes.
Well, thanks again.
Thank you so much.
Ta-da! Easy as that.
That was easy.